Experts expressed their views on the country's territorial dispute with China. They were guests at a roundtable forum on the West Philippine Sea held at UP Diliman. More of this report from Wendy Goma.
A roundtable discussion was organized by the Upsilon Sigma Phi on the dispute between the Philippines and China over the West Philippine Sea held at the UP College of Law. With respect to the issue, each panelist gave their brief insights to give people the understanding about the aggressiveness that China has been showing upon these territories. Speakers include former Senator Orly Mercado, former Congressman Roy Logoles, Mr. Wally Gaa, and Chito Santa Romana. In a presentation made by former Senator Orly Mercado, he emphasized that the to max up power too. We have to be smart enough to know when we are being duped since we are facing a security dilemma. For him, it will take a few more decades for these things to materialize. For Mr. Wally Gaa, we need political will to exercise accommodation and restraint. It is suggested that the burden be kindly borne by the bigger claimant in an Asian context. On the side of Mr. Chito Santa Romana, China now will do anything short of war. That is why they use certain strategies that do not incite war but are aggressive. One of the centennial goals of China is to double per capita income by 2021, so it will be at par with OECD and be the world's largest economy. Former Congressman Roy Logoles pointed out that China would undergo extreme international pressure if they snub the ITLOS, or the International Tribunal for the Law of the Sea. He also said in his speech that although the U.S. is no longer hegemonic, the U.S. military capability is still head and shoulders above the rest.
What we're witnessing now is a realignment of very powerful forces never seen before in the history of mankind. Because what we're seeing here is the convergence of the India is there also. Indonesia is a regional power. And they're into the procurement of a huge amount of armament. China's budget is close to about 150 billion. The U.S. budget is about 700 billion also. So I hope that the diplomats are going to be the one to rule the game here instead of the military minds. But with China becoming more and more assertive, I think this is going to be a very difficult diplomatic situation.
This all boils down to a higher level of diplomacy that we need. We must study and observe what the other is trying to do, and that good intelligence is a must these days. For the People's Television Network, Wendy Goma reporting.